Well, this year is just getting started, and YouTuber Tasha K has already been served with a lawsuit, and this time it's by actor and comedian Kevin Hart. Now, Kevin is suing both Tasha K and his former assistant, Misha Shakes, for defamation and extortion. Now, the lawsuit is centered around Tasha's recent interview with Maisha, where Maisha made some damaging allegations against Kevin, including her claims that Kevin regularly cheated on his wife. All right, y'all, what are your thoughts about Kevin suing Tasha K and his former assistant? Let's go to you first, Carolina.
I mean, she's getting it from everyone. She's never going to stop. I mean, how much money does she owe people now? I feel like millions to Cardi. Has she paid that off already? I don't know. For me, it's like, when are you going to stop coming after these celebrities? Because they're going to come for you. They're going to take you to court and they're going to get their money, I hope. But we just keep consuming it because she still gets all of the views, all of the views. But I would just go after my assistant. But I feel like there must be some truth to it, right? Otherwise, why would he even be acknowledging it? Because
you think that he should be going after the assistant and not Tasha K?
I think he's going after both, but it's tough. It's tough. If there's no smoke, if there's fire where there's smoke. And so him actually going after both of them tells me there must be some truth to what was said.
Okay, so if that's the case, then Tasha K will be in the clear. Al, what do you think?
I'm sorry. I know the soulmates are going to eat me up for this, but Tasha K is a beast. I am sorry. She is a beast. The fascinating thing about this is when he said he was going to sue her, she doubled down and started posting the video and the clips even more. Like she was like, okay, I don't care. This is what was said and this is what your assistant told us. She was like, bring it. And it's so fascinating to me that Tasha K doesn't give a F-U-C-K. Like she's like, let's go. I'm going to still put what was told to me out. And it's almost like, does she know something that we don't know as it relates to celebrities being able to sue you and the ins and outs? Obviously, she's got to know something that we don't, because she's part of one of the largest celebrity lawsuits ever. And for her to want to repeat that again says to me that she does know something, right? As it relates to Kevin, though, and this is a fascinating thing. Honestly, until this happened, I never really wanted to sit down with her, but now I want to sit down with Tasha K and I want to know what's going on in her mind. I want to understand, like, how does she process this type of stuff? What gives her the confidence to still move forward and stand strong and do this type of stuff, knowing that she can be sued? I just want to have a conversation with her, and I think it would be interesting to have her on the show if we ever could find a way to do that. But for me, I'm like Carolina. As it relates to Kevin Hart, this doesn't look good for you to be suing Tasha K and that be the headlines. Sorry, to me, that makes you look more guilty, in my opinion. And the reason being is, if you really were about your business, you wouldn't let it play out on the internet. You'll just sue her behind the curtains. It wouldn't be so public. But I think what you're trying to do in making the suit so public is you're trying to say, listen, here, she lied about Cardi B. So obviously I'm going to sue her like Cardi to prove that she's lying about me. Sorry, buddy, that's not how this worked. There are two different circumstances. And in this particular case, the assistant that you hired that worked for you for 3 years, that you gave a front seat in your organization, is the one spilling all the beans. So for me, this doesn't help him out at all.
I'm going to say in this regard, this is a totally different situation than the Cardi B thing. The Cardi B thing, Tasha K was making statements about Cardi, and then Cardi went after Tasha K. In this regard, this is Tasha K sitting down with someone who's telling their story. So I don't think Kevin may win this suit. I think he would have had more luck going after the assistant if what the assistant is saying is false. Then there'd be more of a case. I don't think Tasha K is in the wrong for interviewing people that have a story. I really don't. And I think Tasha K is savvy enough to know that, especially after what she went through already with her other suits. Tasha K is not stupid. She's actually
not. Yeah.
She's not. And Tasha K is getting some really big interviews. Mm-hmm. We have not heard her get sued by Will Smith for they said, didn't Jada Pinkett say that she was going to come sue everybody? I have not heard about that lawsuit being filed. with Bilal, that whole interview with Bilal when he talked all that stuff about Will Smith. It made a headline for a couple days and we never heard about it again.
Right.
So I think you're right. I think she may have some, listen, if there's no lawsuit when people defame you, you gotta kind of say, hey, what does that mean? What does that mean? Tasha K. Come holler at us, Tasha K. I'm gonna call. I got an info. We can come talk. We can talk to her.
Yeah, tell her to come on.
She's been boldly. I think she's doubled down after our lawsuit, and she's been boldly having these interviews. And it has not stopped people from coming on her show and telling her all their stuff. So, Kevin Hart, come on the show. Kevin Hart, whoever want to come on the show first. All right,
anybody.
Facts Arsenal said, why should he not sue? Just because he's a black man, y'all believe the worst about him. And Tam Bidan says he has a lawsuit against the assistant because she signed the NDA. Tasha
Right, I understand that.
So she's clear to run her mouth. And
but really, what does an NDA do? That's the best thing that I learned from being married to a celebrity. The NDA is a document. Does it hold up in court? Not so much. There's so many ways to get around an NDA, and I think that's the part. I think he's trying to scare her with this lawsuit. But listen, the beans have been spilled. The truth is out, buddy. For me, I would have turned the page a different way.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just embarrassing at this point is what it is for his family. It's just embarrassing.
Right.
Like all this is true. It's just embarrassing. And probably for his wife. So she gonna stay there.
Did y'all see on her story? And I know we have to go to break, but she posted, I ran like something to the effect of I ran out of F's to give. Like she's just not giving a damn anymore. So that kind of was like, ooh, you know.